So we're on our way to the Best Buy, which is about 30 minutes from me. It's the only Best Buy around that's doing demos for the Ray-Ban Meta display glasses. And I'm going to try to walk in and ask some questions, at least see if I can get fitted for the band or something that I can place an order. When I tried to book an appointment, there's nothing available past like January. It just won't let me book anything. It just says we'll notify you. So I'm on my way now and we're going to see what happens. Let's do this.
Spectacular gadgets.
But now we're just waiting. It is not 10 o'clock yet. They don't open till 10. Let's see, here we go. But beautiful sunny day. And not many cars are here. But again, it's not open yet. Still early. We got down in pretty good time. Look at this. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we are in the Best Buy and we're just going to go and get sized real quick so that way we can order it. I got to watch a demo from someone else that was trying it on and it looked pretty cool. He seemed pretty excited. So now let's go and see. I met a new friend. So we're excited. Oh, so you did it? You already did it? That was quick?
There's 2 different sizes?
Yeah, there's a large and a standard. This one is the large, that one is the standard. It's kind of similar to how the demo glasses will fill on you.
So you did the wrist thing, is it?
Yeah.
So standard would go like, or no, it just, the band could be different than.
For the band, it is 3 sizes. Size 1, size 2, and size 3.
Okay.
For the glasses, there's a standard and a large.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Alright.
All right, so, because I wear my watch
No
on this
problem.
hand.
Size 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have to make sure that this is snugged on you and not loose or else it will not work. And if it's too tight, it'll feel uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, so size 3. I believe so, right? That's the smallest size standard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And are they over here?
Yeah.
Just to make sure?
Same thing over here. You could try those out. To
These?
Yep. This one's the large, that one's the standard.
I feel like,
They look very similar to me.
yeah. Because I feel like the large is going to be,
A bit too loose.
yeah, I don't like to put other.
Don't worry, make sure to clean these.
It's, I don't know. What do you, it's kind of.
It stands out.
They're bigger.
Yeah.
No, I think I like the, yeah, definitely.
No problem.
So my band is going to be a 3 and I'm just going to get the standard glasses.
And you have to decide if I want to get black.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so you guys, I actually got it. I was able to get it early. I wasn't expecting this package until sometime around October 21st is what they said, but today is my lucky day because it is here. Normally, I don't typically show you guys this, the original box or whatever, not the brown box anyway. I thought this was kind of, noteworthy, I'll say, because it says stop, confidential product. Do not place on sales floor prior to street date. The date is September 30th. So as most of you know, that's when the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses were ready to go. Some people got them, some people didn't. I couldn't even book a demo. Demo dates were so far out that even when I hit 2026, it still said notify me. I went to the Best Buy not having any type of appointment. I just wanted to go in and see what the setup looked like and just cross my fingers and hope that I could get sized at least. Funny thing is, like, this is nicely covered and everything here, but down here, before I even got to do anything, this is kind of like been sliced open. So we'll have to see what this is about, and I'll just go ahead and continue and take it from this spot. All right, so now for their true unboxing.
Spectacular gadgets.
Then here on the back. So it looks like, again, whoever cut it, like you can see, this is cut here. So whoever did what, this was already kind of cut. So that's kind of, it reminds me of when some of the GameStops was cutting open the boxes of the Nintendo Switch 2, and a lot of them, their screens got cut as they were cutting it open. So hopefully that's not this. I believe it's in a case, so we'll see. I got the shiny black. The neural band is also black too. The metal neural band is, and I got the size 3. That's why actually it's important that you do at least try to go get size for the band, because the band is very important from what I've been told. I was going to guess that I was going to be like a size 2, but once we did it and I kind of flexed my hand out, the nice representative Heaven matched me at a size 3. So there's that. That's probably the only reason you honestly want to take it serious. I already have the OG Meta Ray-Bans, or Ray-Ban Metas, whatever you want to call it. I rock those every day actually at work. So this is going to be fun. Okay, so look, whatever they were cutting, it didn't really matter anyway, because it went into this, so nothing was damaged and it didn't cut through. So
Spectacular gadgets.
the pouch itself feels good. Not sure if this is actual real leather, but it does feel nice. It does feel almost better than the other one. It's softer than the other one. It feels nice. And this is where the magnet is to keep it closed. There's a little arrow here, and you just have to pull it up to be able to get it out. Don't pull it out. Don't pick it out, like pull it up, but pull it, like push it to the top to be able to get it out. Because if you pulled it up, I believe you would probably mess up. You probably yank this thing out. And if you want to, when you put it back, you just put it back there. Okay. So you just got to remember that. Take these thick. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is I wish that these weren't shiny black. I like the original ones where they're matte. Shiny to me is just, yeah, I don't really like shiny. I hear it doing something, so I'm actually going to let you guys see it. But look how shiny that is. Look how reflective and everything that is. Look at that. And I can kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see. You can kind of see the little lines on the left side. I can kind of see that. It almost looks like it's scratched, but we'll see. We'll put that back for now. Oh, let me show you guys the case. I'm pretty sure you've seen this a billion times, but it doesn't have to go into your bag so big and bulky like this. It doesn't have to do that anymore because they made it so that it folds. You're still able to charge the case with it flat. And charging the case Let's take a look at how that actually looks. Okay, so let me pull this. So charging the case, you get a orange LED light, indicator light, to show you that it's charging. It's like spring loaded, so it just kind of went back into form. Oh, so now this is, one end is going to be type C and the other side is like proprietary type thing. So you'll only be able to charge this band with this. So you might not want to lose this, but you're going to have to carry this around with you. So that's kind of a bummer. But it's the first gen for this type of band for Meta. So then they let you know that this line right here should be facing you. Looks like there's a little button right there. I don't know if there's any LED type of thing. I'm not quite sure. Start with your glasses first. And then this is the safety and warranty guide for the band. So let's go ahead and do as we are told. So a flashing light, a flashing orange light means that thing is pretty much dead. The orange light, which what we saw, means that it's like 50%. And then the green light is completely charged. I'm gonna go ahead and start charging it. I do have the app on both my iPhone and my Android phones because like I said, I do listen to it at work. In order to add the glasses, all you need to do is hit the glass thing here. I had the Wayfarer ones. They're downstairs. If we want to add it on the iPhone, it's down here. And then the Android, you have to do it up here. It's up here. So if you wanted to add it, you select the device that you want to add. And then for the iPhone, like I said, just hit this button down here, add device. So I have to actually update the Apple one. So I'll go and update that one. I tried to do you a salad, Apple, and you do you first, but now I have to update. So let's see what it does on the Android side of things. And it just says set up your glasses. So make sure the glasses are in the case, plugged into a power source nearby, remove the protective tab. The LED in the glasses will pulse white when ready to pair. I did see an LED light when I first opened the glasses. So if you already pulled tab, like I did, I already pulled the tab. So what it's telling you is to press and hold to begin pairing. So that button that we saw at the top, we have to press and hold that to pair. So let's do that. So I heard a noise. You want to keep them folded, but you'll see how that white light is pulsing. Okay, so it's coming up with Meta Ray-Ban display. So I'm going to say it's pairing now. And inside, I see now that I have them on, as you see, and they kind of feel just like my other ones. Maybe the arms are a little bigger. I do see the same number in here, so I'm going to just hit pair. I'm taking a while, so it kind of took me out, so you have to excuse me. So now it's pairing again. So I'm gonna put the glasses on so that I can see that number inside. And I do see that number inside, so I'm gonna say pair. I get the normal noise, doo-doo-doo. So right now it's just telling me that it's continue to set up on the mobile app. So right now, as you see, it's pairing. Let me clean that off for y'all, sorry. Okay, now I have to pair my band. And then we're gonna say, or you can just, if you can obviously use this without the band, you can say use glasses only. Obviously, I want to pair it with the band. Some features on the Meta Ray-Ban display will not work without the band. Okay, and so this band feels a little rougher than like one of those Apple Watch bands that I wear. A little stiff, I should say. It's a little stiffer than the Apple band. So this should be facing me on my wrist. Oh, so that clicks. Okay, so that way you can open it more. This needs to be facing me like this, and then it goes a little like right there. And you want it tight, and it does have some stretch to it if you didn't know. And then you kind of just clasp it over. Press and hold. You see, so it does have an LED.
Spectacular gadgets.
And it's paired just like that. So now it's checking for updates. It's updating the device. I can see the white LED in my glasses. So it's 8 minutes left to update this. I will come back after it's updated and everything. I completely forgot that I was measured on my right hand because I wear my watch on my left hand. So that's important too. So use the hand that they measured you with. So let's see if that's a difference. So if I do that, I'm gonna unclasp it a little to get it on my wrist, and this will probably fit a little better. Looks like it is, yeah. And it's not supposed to go, it's supposed to be like back here is the reason. All right, it's supposed to be somewhat tight, and that's closed. Okay. So obviously I jumped ahead, and because I'm so excited to go ahead and test it out. But when you do the update to the neural band and you're setting it up, you will be notified, or you will be told in the instructions as you go through the steps when to actually put the band on. And like I said, you're going to want to use the wrist that they did the actual fitting on, and then you're not going to wear it. Really, you're not even supposed to wear your watch where you wear it. You're supposed to wear it a little past your wrist bone, and as you see now, the line is where it's supposed to be. I just wanted to tell you that. Go through the setup process. It'll let you know when you're supposed to put the band on, and it'll pretty much tell you where, the clasp, everything you need to know. That's all I wanted to say.
Spectacular gadgets.
So this is the ghost Mickey, and before the ghost, it was the skinned Mickey. Kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. I also bring these to work with me. I sit at a desk, and what I like to do is I like to listen to music. So I jam out to some music, and here you see at 6:43 a.m. I'm listening to music. At 6:30 a.m. that's when I put the glasses on. They were at 100%, the case was at 51%, and the band was at 95%. Let me do you one better and share my notes with you. So I did happen to jot down what was going on with the battery throughout that day. I did put the glasses on at 6:30. By 11:20, I had 14% for the glasses and 73% for the band. I dropped down to 5% by 11:46, and then I got an alert saying charge soon. Anywho, by 11:55, the battery was completely drained, and I placed it back in the case. At 11:58, the case was at 50%. The glasses charged up to 7%, and by 1:03, the glasses were at 100%, and the case dropped down to 28%. During this particular day, I listened to music. I navigated using the display. I adjusted the volume. I used the camera, took some pictures. However, there were a few times that I took the glasses off and left them on the desk. I didn't put them back in the case to go to meetings, answer phone calls, something like that. I'm gonna say with the time that I put them on from 6:30 to the 11:55, that's about 5 hours and 20 or so minutes. I'm gonna say you can safely get 4 hours before you're gonna have to charge them. But if you're using something like the maps, of course, that will also make a difference in the battery. All right, your question to me is going to be, should I get these? And my answers are going to be like, I really don't know. I don't know what you're going to expect out of them. Are you expecting everything that they mention when they first kind of announced these? Because it's not here. It's not here yet. And a lot of things that I do with this, minus of course the display aspect, I was actually already getting with my Gen 1. It's going to be really up to what you're looking for in this device. But as far as the display, it's really nice to have. It's really fun and awesome to see me being able to see what I'm recording instead of hoping that whatever I'm recording, like how I did with these, is in frame. I can see the video recording. I can see that picture that I'm taking, and I can be able to make sure everything's in frame without having to look at it later. So that's a plus for me, if you ask my opinion. For me, yeah, it's worth it. And yes, I have patience to wait to see the rest of the features file in. And I can honestly say that I can only see it getting better from this point out, because I just remember how it was when I got these. The app got better. What you could do just got better. Everything started just getting better as time went on. Now, if you're not into that, which some people are not into that, they want what they want and they want it ready. They want it when they buy it and they don't want to have to wait. They don't like the waiting game, and I totally understand that. So you're going to have to make those decisions. You're going to have to keep watching videos. I'm hoping that a lot of you guys have started getting yours or getting your demo and ordered yours to see what the hype is all about. All right, so for me, I have a few things or feelings about these glasses. And I actually have so far, after having them for a week, and I wear them throughout my day at work. So number one is the battery. It seems to go rather quickly, rightfully so, because of the display. Another thing that I don't really care for, and I wish they chose a different look, is I'm not into the shiny. I like the look of my Gen 1. I like the matte look. To me, it just looks better. Less fingerprints, just less, I don't know. It could be me, but I like the matte look. And these are a little bit heavier. So even though I got the standard size, and I'm glad that I got the standard over the large, I do find myself kind of putting them back on up. I'm pushing them up a lot more than I did these. And you can feel that they are a little, they're not like super heavy, but they have weight. Okay, let's be honest. If we're being honest here, they do have weight. The arms are much thicker than the ones on the original ones that you see. And let me go ahead and put my Gen 1s on so you can see what I'm saying. So you see that? These are so light. Most of the time I forget that they're even on my face. So I do like the feel of these, but obviously I like the tech that are in these. So yeah. And if you guys aren't into this, and because it's not ready yet, you always can either go to these, because Gen 1s are going to be pretty cheap, fairly cheaper, or go ahead and step up to the Gen 2s, which has a better camera, bigger battery. And I mean, I'm still keeping these. I'm still going to be rocking my Gen 1s. I'm very happy with these. I am happy with these. Even though I have some dislikes, it doesn't mean, or I'm not taking away from them. This is such a great technology, and we're moving forward to what these glasses can really do. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I want to thank you for taking the time to chill with me as we go through this journey. And until next time, everyone, I want you all to have a spectacular day. Later.